Hello everyone, my name is Danielle DeLate and we're here at The Voice, where your top 11 will compete to be titled Season 10 Champion. Later on the show in our Artist Spotlight, we have from Bravo's hit reality show Wags, Sasha Gates to talk about her latest release. And we have clips from Coachella as Dr. Dre joins Ice Cube on stage for an NWA reunion. So you know what to do, roll that intro. Last week, America Insta-saved Owen Danoff, sending Emily Keener home, and I'm sorry to say that someone else will be sent home this week. We're backstage while they are competing, awaiting to talk to your top 11 voice contestants. Let's hear what they have to say. Oh, you're very sweet.
Awesome.
Thank you. Are you ready to go? Oh, okay. Oh, we go. You guys, well, you're
Actually really good.
yeah. Well, you're in the black and gold, and black and gold's my favorite color, like my favorite combination together. So I think we should call you've got Team Sexy. We can be Team Stylish.
I'm so in.
Yeah, because you all Team Swag. You got the style and
How about Team Swaggy?
Yeah,
instead?
Swaggy. Yeah.
Swagger.
Swaggy's
Fine, I'll give in.
Now, Paxton, I'll start with you. Your performance was amazing and so inspirational. Tell me about the decision behind that, and how Pharrell suggested you should sing something like that, and
Well, definitely Pharrell planted that seed of me singing something inspirational, and I always wanted to do it, but I just never felt, when to do it, how to do it, what song to do it. And so we started talking it over with, with Blake, and we came across this song, and it was the perfect song and the perfect time, and it felt awesome. It felt like I was back at home singing for my friends back at church, and it was really cool.
you could feel it across the screen. So yeah, definitely. And what about your performance tonight as well? You all had great performances. Tell me, what was the choice, the inspiration behind your song?
Yeah, well, actually, I was kind of a little nervous about going into this round. I had song ideas, I just didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And then Blake actually sent me this song, and it was a song I've known about it. I mean, I know the song and totally forgot about it, and I love it so much. I love the story of it. I love Johnny Cash and June Carter. I mean, and so when he sent me that, I was like, my coach knows me, because he just knows, and it works out so well. I love it, and I think I did great tonight, and I'm just happy and smiling ear to ear.
And Adam, tell me the story behind your song choice, and also, are you feeling the pressure now that we're the second week in? Emily was voted off last week, top 11 now. It's really like getting into the final stages in a way.
Yeah. Well, my tune, it's been. Last week we got our songs like really late. We got them right before we went in to do our reality. And I was given two tunes. One song I knew really well, and then Lights by Journey, which I'd never sung before. And the first tune I knew really well, but it just didn't feel like the right time to do it. So I was like, screw it. I'm just going to try the other one. And Blake, was kind of hot on the other tune. He was asking me about it in dress rehearsal. So I was like, well, dude seems to know what he's doing. So it seemed to work out pretty well. And as far as the pressure goes, I mean, honestly, every week it stinks to see somebody else go home. It's hard right now. I think everybody's just kind of waiting for the hammer to drop from the 8 to 4, because that's gonna be the toughie for sure.
And this past week we had, we woke up to the sad news that Prince had passed away. How did his music influence you as an artist?
He is such a unique individual, and just hearing amazing people talk about him now, about the things that a lot of people didn't know about, how much he gave with his music, and not only that, his money and charities and everything. It's such a beautiful thing and such an inspiration as an artist. I mean, I don't think there's no one out there that could say they didn't like Prince. I mean, and didn't know his music. That's just an amazing thing, and there will never be another one.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Honestly, I never really listened to a whole lot of Prince. The only thing I could say that I've gotten from his music is I play keyboards a lot, and some of his stuff in the 80s had some different keyboard stuff in it that, like when I'm playing synthesizers and everything, I think about a lot of those keyboard parts that he probably played himself. that I've used for, especially a lot of those parts seem to kind of transcend into like music now and pop music. A lot of those synthesizer sounds. So that's I think that's one real good indicator of just how timeless his music is.
Yeah, and just the fact that he was unapologetically himself throughout the entire lifespan. You know what I mean? He was. What you saw is what you get, and I feel like as an artist, that's something that we need to like model after. Just being yourself bravely and uniquely and confidently you, and people are gonna eat it up. They look at Prince. He was Prince. You know what I mean?
His mad looks he gives. Yeah. Like I am so envious of those. I'm looking at him and I'm like, God, I wish I was that cool.
Groundbreaking and so what we need in the world from an artist, someone who's not afraid to be themselves, to cross the boundaries and make a shift happen. That's what we're here for.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us today. It's been great talking to you. Yeah. So how does it feel this week to be down to the top 11? I mean, the first elimination was last week. How's the pressure? How are you coping with it?
I feel the less I think about it, the better I do on stage. And I just feel like I'm at a point where I'm just comfortable out there, and I'm just out here to have fun from this point on.
Yeah. How about you?
Last week, Tuesday Night Results was probably the toughest emotional ride I've taken on this show. During the 2040-12 cut, I got off stage pretty quickly, but last week I was there like almost till the end of the show. So that was tough emotionally. But I think Brian's right. At this point, it's about just sort of staying focused on yourself. I get more. I want to support everyone here, but like when I watch every performance before, I start to get a little like nervous and start comparing myself. The best space to be in, I think, for any of us is just to be centered in what you're doing here, and so that helps a lot.
And Alison, how are you coping with the pressure?
I'm okay. We have our moments. I think all of us, especially, being parents, Nick and I, we definitely have our moments where we feel a little bit out of our element because a lot of the time we're home being parents. Yeah. But, we're learning to balance that, and I think that's the most important thing. This is what we want to be doing, and we have to do both, so.
And speaking of being parents, your boy had a bit of an accident.
Yeah.
And broke his shin?
His shin, yes.
Oh, how did it happen?
Well, he hired a girl on the playground, to be his carrying maid, he said. So she was picking him up and running with him and then fell on him. So kids will be kids. I guess you got to push the boundaries to sort of see where they lie. But he's healing well. I think that all the wonderful healing prayers and light and love that so many people have been sending him is really, really helping him. He's in a hard cast now. He's got a little wheelchair, so he's getting around, but he wants to be out here for sure.
Yeah, well, I hope he recovers very quickly. Yeah. And Alison, I have to get real with you for a bit.
Okay.
Last week we mentioned that your outfit, Prince called and wanted his outfit back.
I know.
And then a few days later we awoke to the sad news that he had passed away.
Yeah.
How did his influence on your career and, his music affect you and, the passing of Prince as well?
I actually went to a Prince concert when I was 5 years old in Worcester, Massachusetts, where I was born. My mom took me. I remember it. And then I grew up dancing, so his music was always huge. And, of course, just taking everything that's been, on Facebook or Twitter, everything you're watching of him this week, really inspired me to just kind of walk out on stage and throw it all out there and leave nothing to be, I don't know, I had to kind of throw it all up on stage in honor of him tonight.
Yeah. And how did Prince's music affect you guys?
Just Prince himself was influential, and then you had his music. So I just feel like we lost a legend, and I feel like everyone needs to take note of that and just know how influential he's been to everyone, and the way. The dude played at least like 17 instruments. So we don't have that type of artistry and abundance like we did back in the days or ever. So R.I.P. Prince, honestly.
How did it feel for you?
Definitely a legend. And I think, like you said, the industry goes through phases where you have more or less musicianship in the artists that are popular. And Prince just embodies, he's the icon of a true musician, true talent, such pure flow of talent through him. So rest in peace.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us, and I hope to see you next week.
I'm Nick Hagelin.
Alison Porter.
Brian Bautista.
And you just been buzzed.
We'll be back with more voice coverage after these messages.
What's in my pockets? Wallet, phone, and house party. Hello?
Hey, baby, what are you doing?
Gotta call you back. I'm in a meeting. Hit it! Hear a monster sound in a small speaker, because size does matter.
Lovely to see you.
Thank you.
Okay, now I've got to say, you look handsome and you look stunning, and you together you kind of look like the most gorgeous prom couple I have ever seen.
Yeah.
You look
Yes.
We actually are going to prom right now.
We are. Can't wait.
You just need a little flower or something.
Yeah, it's in the car. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to wrinkle
What is
it.
that called? The corsage?
Corsage.
Am I saying that right? No.
Yeah.
So how does it feel this week? You know, top 12 is down to top 11, and Emily was sent home last week. How does it feel now just being the final two left in the group?
I think just being the final three was a blessing, and everything else is icing on the cake. Everyone's talking about like the top 10, top 9, but it's like I felt like if you made it to top 12, you reached that pinnacle. You know what I mean? Everything else is just you're just lucky because anyone could have gone home last week, you know what I mean? And Emily, that just happened to be Emily, but she had such a beautiful performance. She was getting stronger every single performance, and I feel like everyone else is too. So it's a lot of luck involved, I feel like.
Yeah. And how do you feel now with the pressure, and how are you coping?
You know, seeing Emily go, it's just a part of the show, and her journey's not over. And that's what's encouraging to me is she's just going to keep doing this. You know, she's just so phenomenal, and that's my hope for everyone here. And it's a part of the show that, you know, it's just going to come down to it, and everyone will still be okay and still be as awesome as they are now, and will still be artists and musicians. And so, yeah, it's sad, but it's also like, it's okay.
And last week, I have to ask you, we had the sad news of the passing of Prince. How did his music affect you and influence you growing up?
We actually found out about Prince's passing when we were all in like an interview together, so that was crazy. But I think Prince is just such an interesting artist, and I've always been a huge Prince fan, along with Michael Jackson and all of the idols that I have. But I think it's interesting if you listen to all of his records, none of them are the same at all. He's always willing to use his falsetto. He's an instrumentalist. He's an actual musician, and there was a really famous interview that I watched with him a long time ago, and it was with Oprah Winfrey, and she said, what do you want people to remember most about you? And he just said the music, and I think that is what he was. He was a true musician. There's not many people like that, and I don't think there ever will be anymore. The people that are perfecting their instruments, perfecting scales, the arpeggios, the like understanding the concept behind music, because it is concept, and that's such a loss.
How did his music affect you?
Yeah, I was thinking about what you were talking, just like he's the whole package. I mean, in any of his songs, you just believe him. And when he's performing, you believe him. And when he's singing a song, you believe him. You know, and he's just unapologetically himself. And that's just an artist to me. And he captivated everybody. Yes. So it was, the thing that I think about is just making sure that you hold on to people, because you just have no idea when they're going to leave you. But if you enjoy music at all, he has impacted you in some way.
Thank you so much. Yes, his music really is limitless and it spans so many generations. You know, timeless, I should say. Yes. Thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you. Now, how does the pressure feel this week? We're down to top 11. Emily was voted off last week, and we've got another person going home tomorrow. How's it feeling?
Emily, I just have to say, Emily Keener is an amazing singer, and she rocked this show the way she was on it. And I give her full credit for going out there and doing what she did best. And for me, we made it this far, and it'd be great to win the show, but I'm happy with what I already did.
Great attitude.
She's awesome. I have no doubt she's going on. Emily was really sad to see go. I think also, this is all gravy at this point, so whoever goes, I don't think anybody, when they look back on this, shouldn't be proud of their efforts and where they made it. And I guess I hope I'm in for one more week at least.
And you were saved last week. How are you feeling this week?
I feel okay. Honestly, I think if I'm in that situation again, I now kind of know what that situation is, because I was totally gut punched by being there. And so I'm so thankful that I got another week on the show after that, and anything that happens, I'll be happy for.
And we have to talk about last week how, music royalty, there was the sad news of Prince passing away. How did his music affect you?
I know I'm young, but I love the song Purple Rain, and I have this album, and it was so sudden. It was so weird how he died. It was just out of the blue. And I feel terrible, but I know his music has inspired me because I love Purple Rain, and he's amazing. He was amazing, and he still is.
I am the eldest of the whole contestants, I think, and so I really grew up on his music. And I got to say, for my generation, there's Michael Jackson, but Prince is probably my favorite pop star of my generation because he was just such a complete musician. He was an amazing guitar player, amazing songwriter. He brought it every time he performed, and it's just, I'm a big fan of the band, and his music, even through the new power generation. And you'll see YouTube videos of him playing piano and him playing bass and all these instruments that you're like, I didn't even know he played it, let alone that well. So, not only was he an amazing guitarist, but he was an amazing musician throughout.
Yes. And what about you, Owen?
I think he was just clearly, one of those people that just is like a light to all of music. And, somebody that's that talented and that can do that many things is really, I think, what so many people strive to do. So I think it's really sad.
His music really is timeless. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for talking to us, and I hope to see you next week on the red carpet. Yes, thank you.
My name is Shalia Ferry.
My name is Laith Al-Sadi.
My name is Owen Danoff.
And you've just been buzzed.
Need fast cash? Well, go to cityloan.com or call 877-553-9071 to borrow $3,000 or more using the equity in your paid-off vehicle. The best part? No credit checks. Your car is your credit with City Loan. Over 99% of City Loan customers are in good standing every month. So call 877-553-9071 now. And get this, if you sign up today and you are approved for a loan, you will receive a $25 gift card from Target. Be sure to mention promo code TVAD to receive your gift card. Also, don't forget to like City Loan on Facebook at City Loan Community and follow us on Twitter at City Loan. Now back to the new music buzz.
Coachella is famous for reunions and collaborations, and this year has been no exception. This past weekend, Dr. Dre joined Ice Cube on stage for an NWA reunion, and we have a clip of that performance, so let's check it out.
Now wait a goddamn minute. I said we was gonna have NWA up here, goddamn. Now we missing somebody, if you know what I mean. Is there a doctor in the motherfucking house? Come on, y'all. This the picture they want to see. Yeah. Coachella! Let's get active in this motherfucker. Everybody in this motherfucker, come on. Like this. Come on. Let's go. To the back, come on. Dr. Dre here. Come on. It's still Dre Day, nigga. AK, nigga. Though I'm grown, I can't keep it home alive. Cause when I frequent the spots that I'm known to rock, you hear the bass from the truck when I'm on the block. Ladies, they pay homage, but haters say break yellow. I'll be on my last album with the chronic. They wanna know if he still got it. They say rap shit. They wanna know how I feel about it. Dr. Dre is the name. I'm ahead of my game. Still puffin' my thing. Still fuck with the beats. Yeah. Still not loving police. Still rockin' khakis with a cover and crease. Still got love for the streets up in 213. Still the beats, man. Still doing my thing. Since I left, ain't too much change. Yeah. I'm representing all the gangsters all across the world. Still hitting the comments and the lolos, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. All the gangsters all across the world. Still hitting the comments and the lolos, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. It's the DRE. Coachella, what up with it? How y'all feeling out there tonight? Y'all want a little more of this shit? DJ Yella, let's fuck with him. Everybody, come on! Everybody, come on! To the back, come on! Everybody, come on! Yeah, let me hear this shit. Everybody! Sing that shit! Everybody, come on! Oh, yeah. Everybody in the house, what's up? Everybody in the house, come on! Straight out of what? Hey, we keep it rockin'. Come on, we keep it rockin'. Now let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. A snake that's untouchable like Elliot Ness. The track is your ear drum like a slug to your chest. Pack the best when you're TV in the city of sex. We in that sunshine state where they bomb ass empty. A place where you never find a gas full empty. And pimp speed on a mission for them greens. League me, making machines, certain things. I've been in the game for 30 years making rap tunes. Ever since bitches was worth a sad soul. Now it's 95, the clock be watching me. I'm shining, looking like a Rob Liberace. It's all good, from the able to the bay. Your city is the shit, yo, you make it pay. Go for 50 if you feel the same way. Dre putting it down for California, yeah.
The New Music Buzz is brought to you by Monster Products, pure monster quality with monster sound, and City Loan. Get cash for your car today. And Rockwell Watch's innovative design. For more music entertainment news, go to www.thenewmusicbuzz.com. In our artist spotlight, we have Bravo's hit TV show WAG star and recording artist Sasha Gates, who stopped by our studio to talk about her latest project and what we can expect on season 2.
My name is Sasha Gates, and you're watching the Buzz Artist Spotlight.
My hitter call me up on the phone, say he coming home. Lingerie check, body popping, yep. What you want don't matter, what you want is what you get. Cause I fight for you, kill for you, build an empire with you. Just wanna love you, come on baby, chill with me. I'm your ride or die, you my hitter. And you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. Oh yeah, you my hitter. Oh yeah, you be hitting it out the park. Oh yeah, you my hitter, my hitter.
I've been doing music all my life. I started when I was in high school, and I've always had a love for it. My father is a musician. He plays the guitar, the only job he's ever had, and it's in my blood, and it's something that, you know, I love so much that I will never let it go. I've been working on music since I was in high school, and throughout the years I have tons of music. I just released my first single, Oh Yeah, My Hitta, in the fall of last year, and I just recently released my second single, Go Hard. In life, you go hard to achieve whatever you want. You go hard at the gym, you go hard when you're cooking, trying to get a meal ready, you go hard when you study to you know, pass a test. I go hard in the studio. Whatever you want to achieve in life, you go hard. So this song is about me going hard. I mean, I just had 2 kids, you know, I'm going hard in this journey that I'm in right now, my music, and you know, that's what the song's about. I just did a big show, one of my first shows in a long time, and I had a lot of great reviews, and I'm excited to continue to do more shows. And so I'll be doing a show once a month, and I'll be continuing to make more music, and never stops. Can't stop, won't stop. WAGS stands for Wives and Girlfriends of Sports Stars, and it's a bunch of women behind the men who are great, but also women that are very powerful and strong, and also have their own thing going on as well. And you know, it's a lot of fun and a lot of exciting things you're gonna see. And season 2, I'm not pregnant anymore. You're gonna see me, you know, being a loving mother and a loving wife, but you're also gonna see me being able to wear whatever I want now. I can fit in regular clothes, and I'm gonna be pursuing my music, and I'll be sharing it with the world. What you see is what you get. I don't think this show is like any other show that's out there right now. This is like real reality, and you know, everyone has a different story to tell, and each woman is very unique. I'm not saying that other women in other shows aren't, but we are a very special, unique group of women, and people definitely are going to want to watch. So, my name is Sasha Gates, and you've just been buzzed.
That's all we have. Special thanks to Samantha Cohen, The Voice, and NBC staff. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and double tap us on Instagram, all at The New Music Buzz. I'm Danielle DeLate, and I'll be back at you like a boomerang.
Peace out.